Raise your hand if you've ever injured yourself because you weren't minding your own business. I'll get to that in a second. But here's an update from my sixth update from the UAE. And this past week, I actually have something to say, and it was more involving the heavy rain that we had in this past week. Over the weekend, between Thursday and Friday and Saturday, we've had just some very crazy inclement weather that dumped a ton of water in the region. And typically when it rains, we have like water accumulation and all of that stuff. So it was some pretty intense days. We had some lightning shows and some flooding here and there. And so that was pretty much something that took my attention away from the actual conflict, because it was more of a present concern, if you will, just seeing all of that water, seeing the lightning overnight, hearing the thunder, and knowing that it hopefully it wasn't something else, but that combination kind of was just like very, very interesting. I'll show some of that throughout, just some of the things that I saw from my home. So when it rains, like, we're concerned, like, making sure that the house doesn't flood in certain places and that, what have you. But the rain over the weekend was crazy, which leads me to this here injury that you see, because I wasn't minding my business, if you will. I was more interested or concerned what was going on outside of my house than what was going on inside of my house. So it was Friday, because I think we got a whole bunch of rain on Thursday night into Friday. I look out my window on Friday and the neighborhood is like underwater. I'm like, oh wow. So I spent most of the day looking outside and seeing, people in their bigger cars, like, just trudge through the water to get through and to go wherever they was going, which in my mind, I was like, where are they going? It's flooded. Like, come on. But yeah, throughout the rest of the day, my curiosity heightened, and I was like, I got a Jeep. Let's go see how bad the neighborhood is looking. Let's go give it a try. So I go through, and of course it's flooded because I can see it from my window. And then I see an area. I was like, I don't want to go down there. My car's not that high, so I don't want to risk messing up my car just trying to get through, and I really don't have anywhere to go. So I go to reverse my car because my car is older. So I don't have that reverse camera like some of y'all have. Grab the wheel, put my hand on the passenger seat, go to reverse. I put some pressure on this arm and I just hear this big old snap. And I get out of whatever and my hand is just like, just burning from like the ball of my thumb right here, burning all the way down. I'm just like, what the heck did I do to my hand? I was like, I wasn't even doing anything crazy. So it's literally just aching, burning, starting to swell. So when we get back to the house, my roommate Courtney helps me tape it up. And then I'm like, oh, this still hurts. That's crazy. So I make an appointment to go to the doctor the next day to go see the orthopedic and get an x-ray and stuff like that. Thankfully, it's only a sprain. But I was like, I'm getting older, but for real? How you hurt yourself reversing your car? Which leads me to, I should have just been in the house. I had no reason to be outside. I just wanted to see. Just wanted to be nosy, see what was going on. But anyway, I should probably only need this for a week or so, in my mind, because I definitely went to the gym the very next day because I'm like, I need that distraction, especially in this particular climate. So, which leads me to my next portion. So like the first one was heavy rain and then my injury. Now the third one is the adapting versus normalizing, which I've had like a interesting few conversations with my therapist. And I believe I was, in a sense, trying to find a way not to normalize the situation. The fact that I don't want it to be normal. I don't like it. This shouldn't be happening. It's not okay. And then also just had a few moments to think about the fact that you do have to adapt. I have to adapt for this particular time frame, but I don't have to accept it as normal. This doesn't have to be a permanent part of my life. But I have to adapt in these particular time frames on, what I'm doing, where I'm going, and all these other things as we continue to live through this this conflict. But I don't have to accept it as normal because it's not. So even dealing with that particular situation, it'll be quiet here and there, and then things will take place a number of times in one particular day. Even yesterday was pretty quiet, and today we're all just like, okay, we know that things are not okay. We don't know what the word is. And then my heart also continues to go out to the parents and the teachers and the students, because distance learning has continued for another extended period of time in an effort to continue to safeguard everybody who is involved in those particular school systems. So as you all continue to adapt versus normalizing this particular situation, I hope that you all are getting all of the support that you need during this particular time frame. And yeah, but that's pretty much my update. The rain, my thumb, and finding ways to adapt and also acknowledge the fact that this does not have to be normal for me. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, you know what to do. Go ahead and comment. Still appreciate all of the love and support, the people who have reached out, the people who continue to chime in if you are interested in the things that are going on, not necessarily day to day, but in general as we continue to navigate these waters. Shout out to all people all over the place. Love you guys. Peace.